Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it is this time again when we speak to you, our friends. It's very difficult to talk, man. Where do we start? It's very difficult to talk, man. Yes. Today we are going to talk something that is very much important. When I was checking through our profile, our YouTube channel, we found a question there for us from Miss Rose, who was asking us to tell a story how we met.
So interesting.
Yeah, so we felt like, we'll talk, we'll tell the story. We say, no, we cannot disappoint our people. So anyway, we'll tell the story. Yeah, before I narrate the story how I met the madam here, I want to first of all just say something about the music itself. As we have seen these days, we are not much uploading the songs. You know, the reason is that most of the songs that we have, you know, we sort of shooting them at home, at the village, deep in the village, where you can see Ilapa, where you can see Tutungu, Mi Konde, Mi background, something like that. Because most of what we are singing in those songs, you know, is something that happened in the village. So we felt like us going to the village so that we can shoot those songs there. But time was not with us. We are busy somehow. So we are still looking for a good time where we will be able to go home, all of us, because you know, the madam here is busy with her own business. I'm also working. So the time that I have chance, she's not having that chance so that we can travel together. And I did not want to leave her behind due to the fact that, you know, she's one of the people, you know, who really, you know, the backup singer in those musics, you know. So we are trying to find a time that we'll be able to travel together and they finish up the story. The story, that is the story. So that's what I just wanted to share with you. So don't worry, we are still there with you. We have a lot of songs that are still fully packed, very loaded. So, you know, we'll be uploading. I hope it will be soon. We'll be traveling to Katima Muliro, deep into the village, and they will nail it. Yes, so that's what I just wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for subscribing. You know, thank you so much for everything that you are giving. You know, you are giving unto us.
Yeah.
You know, we really appreciate it. You know, when I checked on our profile, it's all about we are 15 to 16,000 views.
Okay.
Yes, but the subscribers are the one who are coming. I don't know whether, you know, these people are the, you know, the 100 are the one who are just repeating, watching all. Yeah. So we really, if you are new on the channel, please subscribe and comment and like and hit the notification button so that you must not miss anything. The moment we upload it, be the first one to comment, be the first one to see it. Yes. So now let's go back to the bigger topic. This is a very big topic. I sometimes you know, it's very difficult to tell, but since you know, people want to know outside there, Meros, you did not ask for yourself, you are asking for many. Yes, since you want to know, we felt like, so why can't we, you know, try to, you know, I know I will struggle to tell the story, but I want to, you know, try my best to tell it. Yes. Should I start telling the story?
You can start.
Should I start telling the story?
Yes, you can start telling the story.
Yes. 2002, I went to Katima Muliro. I was coming from the Impalira Island, because that's where I grew up, that's where I was staying, that's where I'm staying, you know, something like that. So 14 January, me and my friend Lenos Marumba, we decided to come to Katima Muliro. I was just coming there to upgrade, you know, some of the subjects that I did not do well in grade 12, you know. So I was just coming for that in 2002, you know. So I came to Katima Muliro. So when I was in Katima Muliro, they upgrading and they're doing all those things that I was doing there. One day my, you know, brother, one of the brother, who was already staying in Katima Muliro by that time, he asked me, he used to ask me, it was not just that day, he used to ask me every time, I meet up with him, he will always tell me that he want to go to walk around with me so that we can be looking for girls, he want to find a girl or something like that. So now, that was the story. Every time we used to go with him, me by that time I was not really interested in having a girl, considering the fact that when I left Impalira by 2002, I left a girl there. I was in a relationship to be specific enough. I was in a relationship, so I was not after looking for another girl or something like that. So I was just escorting this brother of mine, Andrew, So it was like that, it was like business every time. Then escort me to this location. We were not going for a specific person because we didn't know. It was about just going there. When we meet a beautiful girl, we stop her and we talk to her. If she agree, that is the end of the story. That's what he used to tell me, So we used to walk. Sometimes we'll walk around. We could not find anything. We could not find anything. So it happened this day. He told me that he wanted to go to Cowboy. That's where he wanted to do his hunting there. He wanted to do his hunting there, Cowboy. Cowboy is one of the informal settlements that is just around the, Katima Muliro itself at the town. So just somewhere there. So he wanted to go there and do the hunting that side there. So I said, okay, as usual, let's go. So we went that side of Cowboy. We were walking around the street. We were meeting girls. We call this girl. Sometimes she stopped. Sometimes she will not, just because she doesn't know us. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know us. We are just like, hey, fishing. Yeah, we are just fishing. We are looking into those here. Maybe we'll see a girl by the water tap, washing something, or just like this. So we say, just something like that. But we did not get that day. So it was almost sunset. Almost sunset. So he was like, okay, let's go home. So we were now going back home because we are from Cowboy. He's staying in Ngwezi, the location in Ngwezi there. So he has to go back there. But for me, I have to go to the other side where I used to stay with Lennon. The side of Choto. One of the informal settlements. I have to go there because I used to sleep there. So that's what happened. So when we were walking, going down to Ngwezi where Andrew was staying, then he decided to tell me that, oh, Charles, can we pass by a place somewhere here? There's some girl that I know there. I love that girl. She's a beautiful girl. Let's pass by there. Maybe we'll find the girl. So that's what happened. It was evening time. So me, I was like, okay, let's go. Since I'm not the one who's going to talk to the girl, you are the one. I have no problem. Let's go. So we went with Andrew. For the first time, I'm hearing the name of your father. Do you understand? I have heard this name because your father was involved in construction. Do you understand? But I never met him face to face. I never seen him. I just used to hear about him. But this guy is mentioning the name. I said, okay, let's just go. Do you understand? I didn't know the madam. I don't know where we are going. I don't know anybody there. So me, I just followed my brother. So my brother, when we arrived there, there was the cooker shop. Yes, there was the cooker shop there, and we saw there was a woman inside that shop. But when we looked a little bit, we realized that there were two other girls who were sitting there. It was now a little bit dark, but there was light somewhere there. So now we came to that shop, but Andrew, I don't know if she knew your sister. It's like they knew each other by a long time ago. Yes, that's the point. So in fact, the girl that my brother, or Andrew, he was talking about, it was her elder sister. So for me, I don't know them, both of them. So now we said, okay, when we arrived today, Andrew, he knew the people. I don't know if Andrew knew you. You knew Andrew by that time or what? You didn't know Andrew?
I just heard of him. He used to, the one who used to propose my sister.
So your sister used to talk about Andrew? Okay. So me, I don't know. I don't know the two. But Andrew knew this girl. I don't know if he knew you specifically or something like. I don't know. So now That's what happened. So when we arrived there, Andrew went straight unto the two girls that we saw in the corner. I was behind him a little bit also, and walking cautiously, if you understand English, cautiously. You are stepping on the holy ground, you know. So I'm walking cautiously behind him. So now what happened was that Andrew, he greeted the meme by shaking hand. So me also, I did not want to isolate much far from them. I came there and greeted your bigger sister with the right hand. But for you, I don't know whether because we were sitting to the other side, I greeted you like this. When I greeted you like this, your sister said, why is this man is greeting you with the left hand? So for me, I did not see it as a problem. I said, okay. But it bothered me after I left. I said, how did it happen? You know, up to now, I always think about it. I still always think about it. Because sometimes I even always make my hand like this. Because I wonder how did it happen like this? Because this is how I greeted you.
And I stretch my hair.
Yes. I remember it very clearly, and I was very bothered. You know, if your sister would not say anything, I don't think it would have clicked in my mind. But your sister, she really clicked it. You know, she really observed it. You know, how can this man greet you with the left hand? So for me, it was like, okay, so from there onward, we did not stay longer there. You know, Andrew decided that, no, we were just passing by, can you just escort us? So now, Andrew, you know, as we were going into the dark, you understand, we are going this side of we are going down, you know the down road? We are going the down road, you know. So that side there was no power, electricity and the things like this. So we were just walking going to build together. Do you understand? So when we were going there, Andrew, he decided to isolate himself with your sister, your elder sister. So now me and you, we are left two of us. And for me, I'm like, okay, we cannot just be quiet. Do you understand? So I started to ask you about life in general. How is life? What is it? Then you told me, you know, you also told me that we're in a relationship. You know, so okay. I didn't have intention to propose anyone. I didn't have intention for anything. I do not know this woman. I did not see her very well, whether she's beautiful or she's ugly or whatsoever. I don't know the person. You know, but considering the fact that I'm in a relationship with the other side, I didn't have much, you know, there was nothing like, you know, I'm standing with a woman here. I must start flirting with her, no, to me I was just serious with life. I started to ask her general issues that pertains to her life, specifically. You know, just things like that about school and the things like that. So when Andrew was standing there and then we are here together, I don't know how long, how many minutes did we take there? I really don't understand, but it was not that much. You know, not that much. Then from there onward, you know, we by that time I asked your name, you told me you were Isabel. I knew Isabel by that time. You understand? So now from there we parted ways. We said, okay, no, we are going, we left. So Andrew went to his house, me, I went to my house. Do you understand? So now, it happened to it that the next day, you know, Lennon, in the morning he went to work. So now, me, I was left alone at home. So I was watching the TV, later on I was like, I'm tired, it was around past 4. So that past 4, I decided to sleep on the carpet. There was a carpet in that house. I was just sleeping there. So when I was sleeping there, I just fall into a dream. A person talking to me that the woman you were standing with yesterday, that woman, that is your wife. It was like, and the person slapped me this side, and I woke up from the dream. It appeared as if it was happening in real life. I have to run away from the carpet because I felt like the person ran outside the house because the door was actually open to allow much air to come in there. So I followed outside there, running and it slapped me from this side here, like this. Just the moment after I told me like that, he just left me. When he slapped me, he ran away. So I thought he ran to the side where we normally take our bus. Then I went and found a small bat that I felt like, what was that? What was that? So from there onward, the only woman that I was with last night, it was only you. I did not stand with any woman. It was only you. Then it was started like, what was that? What is the meaning of that? What was that? So now I started to. When Lennon came in the evening, I just told him that I found my wife. And Lennon was like, what are you talking about? I said, no, I found my wife. So the next day, I insisted that Lennon must take me there to that place. Do you understand? Just to where we met you with your sister. Just to take me there so that I can, daytime now, it was around 4 again. So now I'm insisting that Lennon was also eager to take me there. said, no, I want to see the person you are talking about. Who is this wife you are talking about? Then I said, her name is Isabel. Are you sure? I'm sure. Then now me and Raymond, we decided to go there. The reason why I was going there, it was not really to go there and propose anyone. I just wanted to look at you and really sink deep and say, can that dream be true? Do you understand? That's what I wanted to go there to do. So now what happened that when we went there, we found that woman was sitting in your shop, in that shop. Then when we asked her, she said Isabel went to the Livingston. I still remember as if she told me like that. Because it was also holiday, September, August. It was that time there. So I felt like, oh, okay. So she went to Livingston, yes. So by that time it is a September, October, and all those kind of stuff.
I think it was October when we are done with writing exams.
Yeah, somewhere there, between that time there of October, it was October and things like that. So from there I went home. And the other day I came, I was told the same story again. You understand? So for me now it was like, okay, what is going on here? Can that dream be true? But how?
The person I don't know.
The person I don't know, the person I have no clue of what is that supposed to mean. So now October came. When October came, me and Lennon, we decided to go back to the island of Impalila where we were coming from. Do you understand? So now, when we were planning, it was 4 October.
Okay.
4 October we left the Katima Mulilo. All this time I was looking for you. I told you in my own heart that if that dream is true, if that dream is from God, I'm very sure I'll find you. Then I packed my clothes and the Lennon, go. We went to the island of Impalila. That's October 2002. We went to the island of Impalila. But surprising enough, what happened was that when I arrived at the island there, I only to find that the girl that I left there, she's pregnant. Somebody pregnanted her. So, but I felt like, what is the meaning of all this kind of stuff? But at that point in time, I already lost hope that I'll find you. I lost hope already that I'll find you. So now I have to fix this ghost that I found here and see how far can I go about it. So I was working on that story of what really happened. I'm trying to trouble that girl. That what really happened? What is this? What is the meaning of all this? And something like that, So now it happened to it that, me and that girl now, we were not on the same path. We are different. Now we are on a different path. I'm really angry. I'm really disappointed. I'm trying to find out also who could have done this. What happened? The girl, she's not telling me who did it. And the things like that. So, the girl by November, the month end of November, whatever, she disappeared in the island. You understand? Yes. She went, she just escaped without saying anything. Something like that. So now, me in my own heart now, I'm troubled to say to that, no, what really happened? Why? What happened to that girl? And something like that. I really want to help her. I want her to tell the truth so that we can help her. Something like that. But the girl, she's just going, the other way around and something like that. So now it happened to it that December came. Now January came. Almost to the month end of January, if I'm not mistaken. Do you understand? Almost to the month end of January 2003, I was sleeping again. It was around the same time, around 4 o'clock. When I was sleeping around that time, I was so tired, I was making bread for my father, at the shop and things like that. So I was just tired. Then I came home and I was just sleeping like, okay, let me sleep a little bit. And then later on, around 6, I must go to the shower and all those kind of stuff. So now, there comes, my cousin, the little brother now to Lennon. He comes to me. He found me sleeping. He's telling me, Charles, wake up. I'm asking, what is your problem? He's telling me that, no, we have seen a girl. You understand? We have seen a girl who fits the description of the person you have told us.
What a story.
Now, the problem is here. I never thought you were coming from there. Never, I never connected it. How can this girl
be found here?
Yes. How can it be? It's impossible.
Maybe it's a different person.
This is a different person. But this boy Lasky, you are still insisting to say the girl you told us fit the description.
But he didn't know the name.
He knows the name. They know that is Isabel. You understand? But they did not speak to you to hear that is Isabel. You understand? But they are telling me that the person they saw fit the description. I said, wow, how can this girl be here? Can this be the same girl? So now me, what I decided, do you know where Lennon's house was? Was up mine law.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I decided to go to Lennon's house so that I can watch with the girls as they pass by going to the water tap. Because the water tap was to our side. Every person in that place who want to take clean water, he must come to our side to come and take that water. So now it was an opportunity for me really to see if this woman will pass by there. We stayed there until sunset. We did not see that woman. And I begin to wonder if these people really saw the person. So now what happened, it was this, you know, in the evening I decided to go there myself. Because I heard that she was working with a girl I know very well. You know, a girl who is also related to me. Do you understand? So now I said, okay, we have to go there and investigate and find out if this is a girl. So we went there in the night. I don't know if I was working with Lennon or I was working with who. Then when we arrived, we found you on the wire. There was the wire there from the flat, you know, where we used to put clothes. We found you there. Then I called you by the road there. Then I introduced myself. I said, don't you remember me? Then you were like, okay. Yeah, and then you said, no, the person I remember, he was tall. Do you understand? The person I remember was tall, but you look short. Then I said, maybe I was grown up by that time. You were still growing. Do you understand? That's why there's a height difference and something like that. So now I asked you several questions just to figure out if it was really you. Then I asked, is it you? Yes. Okay, so you are from here? Yeah, I'm from here. So you said, this is my auntie. Her auntie is somebody that I knew from long time ago. I even traveled with her several times to Katima to order goods for a shop and something like that. But I didn't know her. Do you understand? So now I know your uncles. Your uncle, the Mtumswana, the Masiso, the whatsoever. All of them I knew them, but only you and the Smangal I could not connect. And the rest of your brothers who are there. I could not, yes, I could not connect. Your mother, I didn't know her. Do you understand? I didn't know your mother. I never saw her, you know, with my own face like this. I just know Vanama Tengu and the things like that.
She's having sisters in town.
Yes, she's having sisters in town there. And one of the sisters, when I used to go her, with her, she introduced to Teresa, to me, you know, and something like that. So I think if she could have been going with me to where you used to stay, because she used to go there. When we arrived in Katima, she will go there alone and leave me to the other house that was in Euro. I used to sleep there.
Okay.
Yes. So now, we spoke there, I did not propose the person or just go there and say, no, I want to propose, I want to do. I just, okay, so it's you and something like that. So from there onward, I went back home and then now I was like, oh yeah, now I think this story still continues. I think the story, the dream still continues now. I think it has to continue somewhere, and all those kind of stuff. So for me, you know, what I decided to do, since every girl has to come to our side and fetch water there, you know, sometimes I'll be just standing, you know, my house was just close to the road. So I'm standing around there, checking around there. You know, Momalivera Muna. You know, I'm just checking the Momalivera Muna and they see, okay, these girls, they are coming now and they sing. Sometimes I'll see you passing by there. I'm just looking at you or something like that. So the other day in the morning, I saw you coming there. You came there alone with a bucket of water. Then you went and they fetched water. When you came back, I came out from my house also. I was going to work. You know, that's why I was making a peace work. Then I followed you. I walked with you. And then I was telling you that, no, actually I wanted to talk to you. They said, why did you that want to talk to me? Then I was telling, no, we have to talk. You know, I want to talk to you. Then we went up to the courtyard of my mother. You know, I went there. And when you arrived there, you stopped there. It's like she also heard that when people were talking outside. She came there and and check it. She came there. So she came there. So she saw us. When I saw her, I stopped the story. You know, I just said, no, we cannot talk now. We have to talk. Then I left. When I left, I stayed a bit, maybe 2 to 3 days. I did not, but I used to see you coming there. But because I didn't know what to talk, what to say. You know, how am I going to tell this person things like, you know, so I'm trying to find a way, a strategy, you know, how I'm going to talk to this madam now. It's not easy.
Strategic plan.
Yeah. So now the other day, it was in the weekend. I decided that no, I must go the other round. You know the way that was going, the upper stream. The upper stream that go to the road, yes, from our village. The upper stream, then you go to the main road. I went that route. You understand? I went that road. There was a point which was very close to the house where we used to sleep with Maria.
Okay.
You understand? So I was hiding myself, just ambushing that in case I'll see, you know, any person coming from the village of my age or just a younger person, so that I can say, yes. So lucky enough, when I was hiding there, I just saw a young boy who was of this age like this. He's just coming the other side to come and, you know, relieve himself, you know. And then I looked at him. When he was done, I wanted to question him. Hey, come here. He was like, okay. Then I sent him. I told him that, no, you know, go there and call, you know, Lumba. Yes, I know. Go and call her. Then the boy went. Me, I was waiting in those bushes. Waiting in those bushes. Maybe you come or you not come. For me, I don't know what happened there. You know. Whether you come or not come, to me, it was like, okay, me, I'm sending somebody here. So the boy went. Later on, I see the boy coming alone, running. When he came, they said, no. I found Lumba, but he's with the two elderly people there. So when I told her that you are calling her, one of the elderly told me that I must come and call you. I said, I will never go there. I will never go there to the elder. I said I'm not going there. I just decided to maybe these people they might think of following me. Yes. I decided also then. I went home. You know, from there on what I was just thinking, okay, let me find another way around. You know, all these attempts that I'm making, I just want to talk to you. I want to see if there will be a connection between my dream and anything that will just give me a sign that that dream might be true. That's what all I wanted. There was nothing more there, you know. No. So now I'm just coming there. I'm just trying to do that. Then the first time I came to talk to you, it was I came there with Lennon. It was in the night. I came there with Lennon. Then Lennon he went to the other side, you know, with his people, his general people, you know. So me, I was with you outside there. Then we talked there. We talked. I proposed, my friend, proposing. You know, I proposed there, I'm trying to tell the person, because all I wanted is for her to be closer to me. I wanted really to monitor her, you know, see if she will be able to connect to me or she will just be on her own world or something like that, you know, something like that. So now I came to her proposing. I did not tell her the story. I did not tell you the story. Even this story I told you a year ago or last year or something like that. You didn't know the story also. Yes, I did not tell you the story. I just told you the story some months ago. I think it was last year. Last year. That's when I told you the whole story or something like that. Yes. So now we spoke there, we were talking, I was proposing, I said, you know, I love you, you know. For me, the good part, you know, of me, I don't beg women. You know, I just tell them what I want and how I want it, and that's the end of the story. You know, and I am always, you know, feel like I don't come there from a weak point. I always come from the point of strength, from power. I just feel like I just felt like, you know, I presented myself as somebody who is on demand. I'm on demand. That's the end of the story. I don't beg for a woman. I'm on demand, and I'm telling you that I love you. If you don't, that is it's your loss. It's not my loss. So that's how I approach a woman. So I approached her in such fashion and say, no, I love you. I did not press her. I did not pressurize her. I'm just there. So we spoke that once, and you refused. So when you refused, I went home. I went home. I stayed there on my own as I'm just monitoring what's going to happen. I used to see you. I see her coming there, fetch water and something like that, you know. Now it came to a point one time where I got sick. I'm not sure if I was sick or I was just sick because I was having a beef with you, a story with you. I don't know what. I don't, but I felt like I was sick. So now I was just there at home sleeping, something like that. So Lennon met you. When Lennon met her, he approached her as if she was already my girlfriend. He just told her that no, Charles is sick, he's there at home. So now I was just at home. In the afternoon, one of the good days, after almost maybe a week, I just heard somebody, I heard Dudu, a soccer ball. Now I was standing and checking in my Nivela, the place, you know, the other part of the house that is not covered. I checked there to see who is passing by here, who is coming with a ball. Somebody was hitting a ball like this, boom, boom. Then I noticed that she was the one who was passing by there with the ball. But to my surprise, she turned to my house. When she turned to my house, now I just pretended really now that I'm sick. I pretended to sleep as if I was sleeping, but I was standing. So when she came to the other side, she knocked. Then I said, She entered the thing. Then I woke up because I saw her already. Then I came to say, oh. So I greeted her. Then, what is it? She said, Lonian told me that you are sick. But for me, it was like, so if I'm sick, is it your problem? Why are you concerned? I'm trying to monitor all those tech tracks. Those tech tracks. I'm trying to monitor those tech tracks. And try to see if there is something really somewhere. My thing, in my heart, I'm asking myself, why is she concerned that I'm sick? How can a person just tell her that I'm sick and she's already coming here? Can is there a connection here or what's going on here? That was just me. Then I said, no, I'm just fine. I'm sick. Okay. Then you continued. She continued. She went where she went and there's something like that. And she went where she was going, that side of the lodge. And from there onward, it took almost another week. Do you understand? It was another week. I could only hear stories that, hey, many are flying for that girl, man. Many are there. These guys, they are, me, I'm just home there. I say, no, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. So me, I was just there. So now, one time again, we went with Lennon. After a week, we went with Lennon again as usual. Then me and you, we talked where we dropped last time. Then it was that time when you agreed. So when you agreed, it was like, okay, now, this is a new journey. This is another story. I was looking for ways on how, I just don't know, but I just want to connect somehow. I want to look at you properly. I want to, that was that. So when you agreed, I took 1 week. We did not meet during the day, but we met in the night. Yes. So you complained to Maria that, no, why that guy can't we not meet in there? Why we are just meeting in the night? So for me, I tried my best to avoid much contact with you. I just wanted to leave you at a distance and try to observe you at that distance. That's all what I wanted, and something like that. So that was, when you said yes, it was 23 February 2003, if you don't know. Yes, that's when she said yes. Then from there we started to connect, and I was just trying to observe her, and then I asked her some few questions. I also told you, please, if I asked you if you wanted me to marry you, then you said you said yes. Then I said, okay, from now onward you must pay attention to me. You must listen to me. You must study me very properly. Something that you failed to do. I'm very sure you failed to do that. But for me, my eye was on you. I have this dream in my heart. I'm trying to match everything. Something like this. So, but as time was moving, I noticed that she loved me. She was always with me. She was always concerned with me. I felt like, oh, so this person loves me. So for me, there is when I also begin to pick up. I begin to pick up and say, no, if the person shows you love, why can't you turn back that love? That was me. And then there's, something like that. No, if the person loves me, that with strong feeling, what, let me return back the favor. So that's why I begin to pick up there, So 2003 was a year for us. Our relationship was really faced challenges from left and right. There were people who felt like I was not worthy to have you. Some people thought I was younger. I looked younger, although you are younger 4 years, But they felt like I looked younger to you. I don't know how now I have a stomata. Yeah. Now I think I look like a tate. I don't know how these people, they've seen me long time. When they see me now, I think this when they'll say no. I think now you, now you're a man. You look like a little thing. Now I have a stomach, so. So I think that's the so we face challenges from there. People, they will always talk. They will always come in there and they try to say what they want to say, but we really tried our best to make sure that we push forward and do whatever that we can do, and something like that. Yes. So from 2003, somewhere there, things did not around December. I was having challenges myself as a person, and the at home family issues. Some of the things that I'm singing the album that I'm sharing with you and on YouTube. You know, those are some of the challenges that I had, and I felt like me and my brother, we have to leave the island of Imparira and live somewhere. So that time I left, it was around that December of 2003 going to, you know, to 2004 or something like that, you know. So then we left, and from the time I left and whatsoever there, you know, from 2003, 2004, yes, our relationship dived into little chaos and problems and things like that. You know, it was really tough. It was a challenge, you know, to us, you know, trying to save Titanic. It's not easy. A relationship is a very difficult thing, because sometimes people can be stubborn, people can be cannot be listening, and then things like that. So it was really tough for us, you know, something like that. But during that tough time, also only to hear the madam was pregnant and something like that. So we felt like, okay, since there's a pregnancy now, I think we have to pick up from there. You know, we picked up from there until where we are today. You know, it was not easy. It was a challenging road, you know, to where we are today. So now we are together here. We really have worked together in many things, you know, trying to improve ourselves, you know, to be where we are today. It was not just a thing like of Mahali. No. It was a thing of really trying to working together and try to we were able now to coordinate and try to say, you know, it's not all about just going to, you know, a person who has something already, who has a car already, you know, specifically for me, where I was coming from, you know, I didn't have anything at all. Life was really struggle there and something like that, you know. So meaning to it that those are some of the things also which brought much pressure upon our relationship. People will say, what is this guy going to give you? What is this guy going to do? What is this guy going to, and all those kind of stuff. But you know, as time goes on, we begin to work together heavily. You know, we came in Vindu working together in Vindu very seriously, and since we, you know, through those efforts of working together, we really achieved a lot, you know, and then we worked also on our relationship, you know, bringing all those, you know, you chip in, we chip in stuff so that we see that this thing will help us to make our relationship, you know, stable, and then able to when people see us on internet laughing, they think we are just from pick and the pest. No, it's not easy, you know. It was really a battle, you know, to come to where we are today, and then we are really trying up to today. You know, when you see us laughing like this, we laugh because this is what we've decided. Yes. When we decide to laugh, we laugh.
We laugh.
Yes, it's what's the problem with that?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we've decided. Instead of being here, you know, trying to fight one another, trying to, you know, to do all those kind of, no. This thing is all about you yourself taking a decision. You know, if you want to be an angry person, be an angry person. Your relationship will also be angry. Do you understand? Your relationship will become angry person. Do you understand? But if you want to be a happy person, it's a decision that we have to take. And be happy and try to do what is right, that you think, okay, here we keep ourselves cheer, we cheer ourselves, you know, we cheer ourselves, we move forward, we you know, we do all that what we can do, all of us together, just to keep us, you know, afloat. Do you understand? In time of challenges like this, relationship is not easy. Many people are failing. Many people have money, have cars, have what, but they are failing. Go to their house, they are angry. They are angry, their faces are red and blue pile, you know, and things like that. Because relationship is difficult, like going to UNAM and take a degree there. You go to UNAM, you'll have a degree, but when it comes to relationship, nobody can have a degree in relationship. It's very difficult. It's difficult. But for us, we have worked our way, and we really try. And I'm happy that we have inspired the other people, the other side. They will think, oh, so these guys, they are happy. I think, no, we admire your relationship. We admire. To me, we never knew it will come to that point. Yeah. You understand? We never knew to come to that point, and it was like, okay, yeah. So that is the whole story how I met the madam, and for me, the madam here is not just a wife to me. She's a friend also, because she's the person who is close to me, the closest person who is close to me. So whatever that you know, it's the first person who has to know and tell me, are you okay? You know, before even my father knows, even before my children knows, he will know already that something is not right. You know, before my brother or my sister knows that something is not right, she will know already. That is a friend. To me, that is a friend. So you know, when you have a friend, if you are a friend that you trust, a friend that you love, you understand? You will always, you will always have a smile. You understand? You know, than a betrayer who is just hanging around you. You know, every day is just like so guys, that's how we met with the madam, and we are here together. Now we have 2 children, and we are not planning to have more. We are not planning to have more. We felt like let's find time for ourselves. It's times, you know, when you have children, your love splits. The other goes to your children, the other way. I said, "Dog, let's stop and the makeup." Yes, before we lose ourselves. So we brought in this mechanism now. We do music together just for fun. We are not musicians. No, we just do things for fun. You know, me, I'm in the media media industry. You know, we do movie together. There are movies that we acted together, and then the things like that. So there are a lot of things that we do together, especially in terms of media, and the things like that, including this that we sit together and talk things and something like that. So these things brings us closer. You understand? It brings us closer. We talk. You know, that's also how I know. You know, it was we never used to, from 2007 we hardly did a lot of things. I was so much in computers. I was on my computer editing and doing things like that. No, you and your computer. I said, but then I give you a camera and say, okay, take the camera. Can you take my picture? You and your camera, okay. You know, but you know, I was those things I was just trying to bring closer to me, so that, you know, let's find something that is common, that can keep us, you know, conversational. We talk, we discuss, we sing, because, you know, when you are working on a project, to be forced to talk, you understand? There's so much thing that you observe, you know, but I did not see that thing. But why did they? So, you know, talking is something that I've seen people. They have problem to deal with a relationship because they hardly talk to each other. Do you understand? You know, why do they hardly talk to? They hardly talk. You know, when you have a hard time to talk to your partner, it's really a problem. You understand? Because sometimes, even if you see something, you are asking yourself, what am I going to tell you? What do I say? You understand? Finally, you just tend to get quiet, yet burning inside. But if you are used to talk to the person, you can just come from to, hey, you, what is that? You understand? Without that much fear, because this is your friend, this is your husband. You understand? Without having fear. But if you are always this person, you know, who is always afraid, even if you have seen something, you don't know how to approach a person. If you approach a person mostly, because since you don't know how, you never master the art of talking to the person, you end up even making a person worse, angry. You understand? But if you talk to the person every day, now you know, okay, this is the language that this guy wants. Oh, this is the language that my wife wants. So even if I see something there or I hear something there, you know, I can just shout from there, hey, you Isabel! You will not be angry, you know already, you know, what is it? You know, and the things like that, no one takes personal. You know, you don't take it personal, because this is how we normally talk, this is how we, you know, things. Now you know already that, you know, for me to trigger something into that, I might just shout, you know, and the things like that, or I might just do this, and there's something like that, you know. At the end of the day, you know, people, they're just moving, right? They just going. You understand? You are building something. You understand? So that is the whole story that I can just share with you. If there's something that I've left, I don't know. I don't know, madam, if you want to say something. Before I close this thing, I close it.
There's nothing much to say. It's just a words of encouragement to people out there that relationship is always having its own hiccups. So despite whatever hiccups, people must just be willing to work together. Instead of jumping from one person to the other, and then, because people, there's no one perfect, as it is already said. So if you move from this one to that one, then you are just ruining your life. So it's just better to stick to one person, sort your differences, and then if you see that this person matches what you want in life, it's only that you have to mold and help each other to grow in the way that you want. Then that is just the way you have to take this person and then grow together. I'm very proud to say that he's my husband, the husband of my youth, as the Bible says. And I'm praying that we'll grow together until death do us apart. Yes, but so far, by the grace of God, we are fine.
Yes, we are there. We are there.
Nothing much to complain.
Yes. All right, thank you so much. For those who are just coming to this channel, please subscribe. We have more story to tell you, a lot of story. A lot, if you mean, do you understand the word a lot? This is a lot. A lot. Even this story, you can just imagine. Can you check? It's 45 minutes that we have just spoken.
Imagine.
You understand? But this story that we were supposed to have told you, it takes days and days and days.
I'm telling
and
you.
days.
Imagine.
Do you understand?
How,
so there's a lot.
Last year, was it last year or last year? How many weeks did it take telling the same story?
Exactly.
We were talking the same story.
It does not finish. It does not just finish. It's just there. The story is just there. So this one is just a tip. It's just a tip of the finger.
Because
you understand?
It's something that
the
details it's kind of a skeleton.
Exactly. And we are together since 2023. Up to today, we are just here struggling.
Imagine
fighting it.
Imagine how old I was. Yeah, that is good.
So we close the chapter here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you much for your question.
Yeah.
God bless you.